What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, we have to talk about the rumored Black Panther game. Now, Jeff Grubb teased this yesterday, right? He retweeted or he showed the Wakanda Forever trailer, and he said how there's going to be a game as well, and he said he'll talk about it more today. Well, I watched the Twitch stream that he did. I actually clicked on the Twitch stream about maybe 30 seconds before they started talking about it, and the idea of this game, he pitched the game. He pretty much gave what he describes as their pitch when they were pitching the game to EA or however the executives went. He basically gave that pitch. So the pitch is this: Black Panther has died, so very similar maybe even to the movie. Black Panther is dead, and you are going to take the reins as Black Panther. Okay, so that's the pitch. That's what you're doing. It's going to be an open world game, but with a strong narrative, much like Jedi Fallen Order. So story like that, but more open, whereas Jedi Fallen Order was more linear. And this comes from that Seattle studio that was opened by, I believe, the ex-vice president of Monolith. So this person was instrumental in making both of the Middle-earth games, Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War. So this team has very strong ties, and this is... I actually correctly predicted this, and I'm very happy about this. Now, maybe some things changed, but I had said yesterday, somebody had wrote to me on Twitter, to my tweet about Black Panther as a game, and he had pitched it as an open world game. I said they need to do the Nemesis system, but that obviously is buried in copyright. Like that's Monolith. You can't actually do the Nemesis system, but you can do something similar to it or make it again, but just make it different. I had said that if you basically were trying to do Wonder Woman as a game, and then you just did it for a Marvel game, if you could do that, that's what I would want. And to be honest with you, it sounds like that's exactly what this game is. Open world, but it's an action adventure, and you can go back and look at when they were forming the team. Forming that Seattle team, they were talking about it's action. It's going to be I don't know if they said open world, but they definitely said it was going to be an action adventure game. So look, I'd be all down. I'd like for this kind of game, I'd be so down for that immediately. If you kind of had somewhat of like an Arkham free flow style combat, if you had some sort of Nemesis system, again like an offshoot of it where people remembered you, right? Villains could kind of rise up, and it was a Black Panther game. I mean, I think that game would do incredibly well. Now, it would be published by EA. That's one of them. So EA would be the publisher. So EA has worked out a deal with Marvel/Disney, whatever, to do this game. And also, when Jeff Grubb was describing, again, like the pitch of the story, it sounded like, or he kind of made it very clear, that it's going to be a character that they've created. So it's not like a character customization thing. It's not like Black Panther's dead. Now you're a character, but you have a clean slate. You get to pick, make your own character, right? Choose your own character, all those attributes, and then you take the reins. No, it's like a Cal, right? They're gonna make a character for you that kind of comes in or inherits it or takes the mantle, whatever, as Black Panther. That's the setup to the game. So just for those saying, well, it's gonna be something like that. I mean, again, the Middle Earth. I mean, Wonder Woman. Think of any of those kind of games, and you would get somewhat close. So I'm all down for it. I'm quite impressed with myself because I predicted a lot of this stuff last night. I mean, it's not that hard to predict, so I'm not going to stroke my ego too hard, but just to kind of throw that in there. But yeah, I mean, I guess the final thing, it's in very early pre-production. So this game, he didn't say anything beyond that. He said, it's very early in pre-production. So what that would mean to me, probably at least, well, I want to say gut feeling is at least 3 years. I'll go longer because we're in the games industry and things take forever. So I'll say we're probably like 4 years away at minimum from this game existing, if not more. So hopefully we can get it by the end of this generation of consoles, or it would come out at the very end or very beginning, I guess, of the next one. But I'm going to guess 4 to 5 years. Maybe it could be sooner. Maybe it could be faster if I don't know what assets they can kind of use from other things. Maybe you can get that and cut that down to 3, but I'm going to guess probably 4 years. So let's say 2026. But that's the scoop. Thank you, Jeff Grubb. We'll see if I guess it is. I mean, this is all, by the way, with a rumor. I know I'm talking about it all as a fact. I mean, take it with a grain of salt, but if this is something that's wrong, Jeff Grubb would take a massive hit for credibility. So I'm just going to, I'd follow him through. He's a very reliable leaker historically, so I'll trust it. And again, this is not a game I think we would see for a while. So if you're on the fence and you're like, well, I'll have to wait to see it before I declare whether it's true or false, well, you may have to wait, for quite a while, but that's okay. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on. If you want to follow or support me anywhere else, all my social media links are in the description along with our Patreon. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.